FPO final round of the OTB Open has concluded, and the final round, as so often, didn't disappoint. We had a great round, and there was a lot of things going on. Disclaimer as always, there's gonna be spoilers. Going into the final round, it was going to be a nail-biter between a few players. As so often in the past, also this time, the final round proved to be hazardous to a lot of players, and we got an interesting finish. Let's jump into the scores, see what happened. Going into the final round, Paige Pierce was leading, Ella Hansen was just behind a few strokes, behind her was Scoggins, and on 4th place was Emily Peach. And all of them were relatively close to each other, and anything could happen. This is the final results. Paige Pierce took a relatively easy win, -25, and throughout the round, even though Paige didn't play the best disc golf she could play, she managed to take a win. She could take the foot off the gas after the front 9 and just basically easily glide to a win. The front 9, Paige shot really well, -6 through 9, and the back 9, as to many players, which we're going to talk about, the back 9 proved to be a tougher one in the last round. But congratulations Paige for once again winning the OTP throughout the tournament, just playing on the top level she can play, and she just performed the whole weekend really well. Not doing that many mistakes, just pushing it to the limit, and managed to take the victory. Congratulations. Well deserved. 2nd place. This one I'm really excited. Scoggins got the 2nd place. Funny thing about -7, -7, -7. 3 -7s in a row, -21 in total. Secured Scoggins the 2nd place, and this is so great for disc golf. Considering Scoggins, as I've stated in the previous video, if you haven't watched them, go watch them. Scoggins has a disadvantage compared to the rest of the FPO card, and that's the distance. But, as I stated before, Scoggins needs to play really smart disc golf, play her own game, and that's exactly what she did. And that's why she's 2nd at the moment. And congratulations on 2nd place, just behind Paige. That's really good. And I hope we will see Scoggins more and more, as we've seen in the previous tournaments. Just so happy for her. Sitting on 3rd, Emily Peach. Incredible finish. In the middle of the round, showed a double bogey and bogey on 9 and 10. Looked a little phased by that, looked a little nervous, but luckily Emily Peach gathered herself and shot an awesome rest of the round. -6 on the last 8 holes to secure the 3rd place. Of course, Emily Peach got a little help from Lady Luck, as we're gonna talk about soon. But Emily Peach in general played a really awesome tournament, and it's always great to see people who usually isn't in the top manage to pull out the podium finish. Congratulations, Emily. And this is going to be a huge confidence boost. Emily was just so consistent throughout the weekend. But you can see she had a little bit of nerves, but I think this podium finish will help Emily take her game to the next level, and hopefully we'll see her more in the future. Sitting at number 4, unfortunately, Ella Hansen. Ella Hansen was battling for the win coming into the last round and shot a really good front 9. -6 through 9. She was still relatively close to Paige Pierce, but as you can see, shooting +5 in the back 9 isn't going to win you tournaments. And throughout the back 9, Ella Hansen just wasn't performing her usual shots. She was really nervous and did a lot of mistakes, and getting the 4th place was actually relatively lucky for her. She could have placed way worse. But Ella Hansen, if we don't count the last round, played a good tournament. But if you want to win a tournament, you will need to play 3 good rounds, or 4 if we have 4 rounds. But you have to play every round the best disc golf you can. And this time Ella Hansen didn't perform in the last round. In general, congratulations Ella Hansen for the 4th place. Missy Gannon was really close to a podium finish also. Unfortunately, the double bogey on 18 took her out from the podium content. But overall, Missy Gannon once more in the top. Isn't that because of surprise? Missy Gannon was just playing really well in the final round. Putting great as always. Missy Gannon is a really good putter. Not many people know that, and this is a testament. Number 5 could have been number 3, tied with Emily Peach. Unfortunately, the double bogey on 18 didn't really help. Overall, Missy Gannon played really well. One thing I want to mention is, throughout the round, Catrina Allen was making a comeback from behind, but then happened 16 and 17. Hole 16, Catrina Allen took a double bogey And hole 17, Catrina Allen took a Septuple bogey, which is 7 over par. To be fair, I have to say that it was really weird seeing Catrina Allen not take a few seconds to calm herself down before she took the next shot. She was just chucking those discs without thinking. And considering she's a former world champion, that was really uncharacteristic of Catrina Allen. The reason why I'm pointing this out, because she is a former world champion and she should know better. Making this big of a mistake after playing so well the whole round, she deserves some criticism about it. And before those, she took 9+9 on 2 holes, and before that she was in content to get a podium finish. That's unacceptable if you want to win, and Catrina probably knows this herself, but this is just one thing I want to mention. The hole 17 in general proved to be a really tough one for a lot of good players, but Catrina Allen suffered the most. Overall, OTB was a really good tournament on the FPO side, and I have to say the changes they made for the FPO side was really good. The changes OTB made were really interesting and made the whole FPO side way more fun to watch. OTB in general is a good course, but I think the new course layout is even better than before. As always, subscribe. Hit the bell notification button, you get notified when I upload new videos. Like the video and comment down below what you thought about the OTB. There's gonna be interviews after this, as always, from Paige, On, and Emily. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys on the next one.
We're joined by 3-time OTB champion Paige Pierce. Paige, give us the initial thoughts.
Oh, just relieved. You know, today wasn't really a great day out for me on the course. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. And so, you know, just relieved to be off the course and address some things. I mean, my putting was great the last 2 days, but today could have used some improvement. So yeah, just relieved I can spend a couple weeks and fine tune it before the next one.
Awesome. Let's talk about that front 9 really quick. You were 6 birdies in 9 holes, and I mean just firing no bogeys. Let's talk about that mindset and then just how the confidence gained.
Yeah, I think this course suits my game really well. There's not many holes where I'm worried about OB. So, and OB is really how you're going to get bogeys on this course. So I feel good about my game plan out here. It's really just... I thought I could take a deep breath after I got past hole, I think it's 10, the one with the water just short of it. That was where I was like, okay, if I still have 3 to 4 strokes after that hole, I feel very confident. So I was happy to play a clean front and get myself to that point with that number I had in mind.
Excellent. Now we got to talk about the back 9. You came out of it even. And there was some pretty high pressure situations. You guys had a couple of backups. You had watched a couple of faulty shots in front of your tee off before hole 16. Saw some trouble ahead up on hole 17. Did any of that shake you? Did the pressure kind of rock the card? Let's talk about that.
Not necessarily seeing what they were doing up ahead. More so just the stalls, the delays. You know, not putting for 20 minutes, then you get up to your putt and you're like, whoa, I haven't putted in a while, like, and then just doubt creeps in. It's not like you're a worse putter than you were 20 minutes ago. You're like, oh, so I think that's really the thing that all disc golfers need to learn. And something actually I kind of have been practicing, like in a practice round, just like sit on the tee and just wait a minute and pretend that there's a backup, because that happens at every single tournament. So yeah.
All right, well, let's give it some final thoughts. You are a 2-time Elite Series champion on the tour this year. Let's give it some final thoughts here, Paige.
Yeah, I think I've played 4 and 2 for 4, so I feel pretty good. I know my other finishes weren't up to my standards, but I feel happy with that. 2 for 4, that's a good record in my book. So I'm gonna go celebrate with Alyssa and the pups, and happy Mother's Day to my moms and all the moms and anyone that's nurturing someone else. I feel like you're a mom in my book. So thank you for all the people that on the road have helped me along the way. And Mama Corbett here baking cookies for us every single day. The OTB crew, like seriously, when you come to Stockton, you feel like family. Like, I don't know if it's the West Coast, if it's Stockton, if it's all of the in between, the OTB crew. But yeah, it feels like love out here, and happy to be here always.
Thank you, Paige, and congratulations. We hope you have an excellent time celebrating this win.
Thank you. Thank you.
Own second place finish, 7 under par for the final round. Didn't start the round in second place. Can you talk about the final day?
It's a lot of mental. I woke up, I'm just kind of like a little bit nervous, because I'm kind of one behind. But the whole time I was thinking like I probably not gonna catch Paige, but I try to maybe, get second. So nervous, but not too nervous because I know my game and I just kind of like whatever. If I do my best already, if I not get second or if I sleep to 5, it doesn't matter for me, because I put it all today. So.
Talk about feeling nervous. You've played so much disc golf for so long at the highest level. What do those nerves feel like now, and do you enjoy them?
It's a good feeling. It's a good nerve because I want some pump up. I feel nerve, but also I feel exciting in the same time. So I need that. When you play disc golf, you don't want to be feel boring, or just like, oh my God. You want something, it's just like pump you up, make you want to do good, and I feel like everyone needs to have it, but please don't have too much. If you have too much and you get too nervous, cannot putt, cannot throw. So a little bit nervous is good, exciting.
Well, the course designer Leonard Muse said he focused really heavily on designing a really solid FPO course this year and making the adjustments necessary to make it better for the entire field. Did you enjoy the iteration of this course this year?
Oh, I love it. I think it's a very good chance. I talk with a lot of girls, they love it. Especially when the course is shorter for us a little bit, and it's benefit for everyone, benefit for big arm, benefit for a small arm, because with the big arm you just throw, you have like a eagle putt. For small arm you can have some chance for a birdie putt. So I think it's and keep it this way because we all happy and we cannot wait to come back next year.
Fantastic. We'll own second place. Congratulations. We'll see you out there next week.
Thank you so much.
Emily, off the course, you made the podium. It's your 3rd career podium at a DGPT event. Tell us about what you're feeling coming off the course with that result.
Gosh, I feel confident going into all of these events. That's good. Yeah, just confidence boost. It's huge for me. Yeah, I just gotta keep plugging and going, and Oregon next week. Yeah, I don't know.
Things weren't looking great for you in the middle of the round. You had a double bogey and a bogey back-to-back, but then you really turned things around. Tell us about kind of what you were telling yourself, maybe what your caddy was telling you.
Sure. Yeah, I kind of broke down a little bit on hole 5, the par 5, I think. I was thinking about my mom and my caddy's mom, Kyle's mom, my spouse. And my Begon, who passed away when I was little, and I don't know, I broke down, and after that, all I could think about is just do your best for them. That's what's important to me, is family, and making.
Well, you certainly accomplished that with this performance. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing more results like this in the future.
Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, I want to thank my sponsors, Innova Disc, Discology, and Flight Towel. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to